You're not poor. You just haven't decided to be rich yet. Have you ever looked at your bank account and felt rage? Pure burning rage at being stuck, broke, tired of always trying and never getting ahead? Listen to me carefully. Your mind is sabotaging you, and that's the only reason you're still broke. And I'm about to prove it to you. See, poverty isn't about your bank account. It concerns your scarcity mentality. It's about the prison you've built in your own mind, and today we're breaking those chains. For the next minutes, I'm going to share with you the exact secret that Napoleon Hill discovered after studying 500 of the world's richest people for 25 years. The same secret that transformed broke dreamers into millionaires. But first, let me ask you something. Are you ready to stop making excuses and start making money? Napoleon Hill didn't start rich. He started as a broke journalist. But Andrew Carnegie saw something in him and gave him a challenge. Study the richest people in America and find their secret. Hill discovered something that will blow your mind. Every single wealthy person he studied had one thing in common. It wasn't their education. It wasn't their connections. It wasn't even their circumstances. It was their ability to make decisions. Carnegie taught that people who cannot make decisions quickly, even when they have all the facts, will struggle to achieve anything significant. This isn't about being reckless. It's about being decisive. Think about it. Right now, you have a decision to make. You can keep living the same life, making the same excuses, getting the same results. Or you can decide right here, right now, that your financial situation is about to change. But here's what separates the rich from the broke. The rich don't just decide once. They decide and then they commit. They burn the bridges behind them. Edwin Barnes is the perfect example. This man had nothing. No money, no connections, no college degree. But he had something more powerful than all of that. He had a burning desire to work with Thomas Edison. Most people would have written a letter, maybe made a phone call. But Barnes? He hopped on a freight train to New Jersey with nothing but the clothes on his back. He walked into Edison's office and said something that changed everything. He didn't ask for a job. He positioned himself as a future partner. The certainty of choice and his unshakable belief in Barnes, which made Edison give him a chance. Here's what most people don't understand about desire. There's a difference between wishing and wanting. Wishing is passive. I wish I had more money. I wish I could quit my job. I wish I could travel the world. Wanting is active. It's obsessive. It keeps you up at night. It makes you take action even when you don't feel like it. When someone truly wants something with every fiber of their being, when they are willing to risk everything to achieve it, success becomes inevitable. Let me tell you a true story. Once a man caught gold fever. Full of hope, he began digging for his dream. Soon he found a promising gold vein. It looked like the beginning of a fortune. He poured in everything, his savings, his energy, his time. So, nothing. The gold has disappeared. Believing he had failed, he gave up, sold his equipment for pennies, and went home in defeat. But the man who bought the tools, he hired a mining engineer to study the ground. Turns out, the original excavation has stopped just 3 feet from one of Colorado's richest gold veins. His name was R.U. Darby, and he never forgot the lesson. He had quit 3 feet from gold. He went on to become one of the most successful insurance salesmen in America. He made millions. Now think, how many times have you stopped just 3 feet from your gold? How many dreams have you abandoned right before your breakthrough? Maybe what you want is just one more step away. Don't stop now. You might be just 3 feet from gold. All right, let's get practical. Here's the exact formula every wealthy person uses. Step 1. Decide what you want, not what you think you can have. What you want. Be specific. I want to make $100,000 this year is better than I want more money. Step 2. Commit completely. Burn your bridges. Make it impossible to quit. When Barnes walked into Edison's office, he didn't have a return ticket. He had to succeed. Step 3. Take action daily. Not when you feel like it, not when conditions are perfect. Every single day, do something that moves you closer to your goal. Step 4. Persist through the defeats, because they're coming. Every successful, Person has been knocked down more times than they can count. The difference? They got back up. Hill discovered a universal truth. Before success comes to anyone, they will face temporary defeats and perhaps some failures. When defeat strikes, the easiest thing to do is quit. And that's exactly what most people do. But you're not the majority. You're here, right now, learning what they won't. You're preparing for battles they'll never fight. The greatest successes happen just one step beyond the point where defeat had struck them down. Think about it. Every overnight success you see took years of persistence. Every breakthrough came after multiple breakdowns. Every victory was built on a foundation of defeats. So here's my challenge to you. Right now, in the comments below, I want you to write, "I refuse to accept poverty. I choose wealth." But don't just write it. Mean it. Feel it in your bones. Let it burn in your chest. Because the moment you truly decide, not hope, not wish, but decide, that your financial situation is going to change, everything shifts. Your brain starts looking for opportunities instead of obstacles. You start taking action instead of making excuses. You start attracting the right people, the right ideas, the right circumstances. But it all starts with a decision. Your decision. Right here, right now. Look, I know some of you are thinking, this sounds too simple. And you're right. It is simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. It takes courage to decide. It takes guts to commit. It takes strength to persist when everyone around you is telling you to quit. But you know what takes more courage? Staying broke. Staying stuck. Staying in a life that doesn't serve you. Your future self is counting on the decision you make today. Don't let them down. Every day you wait is another day your dreams die a little more. Every excuse you make is another step away from the life you deserve. The wealthy understand something that the broke never will. Time is your most valuable asset, and you're either investing it in your future or wasting it on your fears. If this message hit you right in the gut, if you felt something shift inside you, then do 3 things. First, hit that like button. Show me you're ready to change. Second, subscribe and ring that notification bell, because I'm going to keep giving you the strategies the wealthy use to build their empires. Third, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Someone who's ready to stop making excuses and start making money. Remember, you're not poor. You just haven't decided to be rich yet. But today, that changes. See you in the next video, where we'll dive into the second principle of wealth creation. Until then, keep prospering.